Ever wondered what the richest people in the world have to say about success? I mean, these are the guys who've literally made billions, sometimes hundreds of billions of dollars. What if I told you that their most powerful advice could be boiled down to a few simple sentences? Today, we're diving deep into some of the most impactful quotes from legendary billionaires. The kind of wisdom that, if you really take it in, could change how you think about everything. We're not just talking pocket change here. We're talking about the mindsets that built empires. Stay tuned, because these quotes might just blow your mind. Seriously, some of this stuff is so profound yet so straightforward. It's almost unbelievable. We've dug through countless interviews, speeches, and books to bring you the absolute gold. I'm James, and I'm going to walk you through not just what they said, but the incredible stories and the insane work ethic behind these words. Get ready to have your perspective shifted, because this isn't your average motivational video. We're going for maximum impact here, people, and wait till you hear the twist at the end. We've got one story, one quote from a billionaire you all know that involves a gamble so massive, so absolutely bonkers, that it could have ended in total disaster, but instead it changed the world. You're not going to want to miss that. So grab your notebooks, get comfortable, because class is in session, and the teachers are some of the wealthiest, most innovative minds on the planet. Let's get into it. All right, first up, we have the Oracle of Omaha himself, Mr. Warren Buffett. This guy is a living legend in the investing world, worth over $100 billion. He didn't get there by picking a few lucky stocks. He got there with a philosophy. And one of his most famous pieces of advice is this: the best investment you can make is in yourself. Now, you might hear that and think, okay, James, cool, but what does that actually mean? It means your skills, your knowledge, your health. These are assets that no one can ever take away from you, and they compound interest better than any stock. Think about it. If you spend $1,000 on a course that teaches you a new skill, and that skill helps you earn an extra $10,000 a year for the rest of your life, what's the ROI on that? It's insane. Buffett isn't just talking about formal education. He's talking about reading books, learning new languages, developing better communication skills, taking care of your physical and mental well-being. He himself famously reads for several hours a day. He's constantly learning, constantly growing, even in his 90s. That's the dedication we're talking about. This isn't just feel-good advice. It's a core financial strategy from one of the richest men alive. He sees your mind and your abilities as your primary wealth-generating tool. If you neglect it, it's like letting your most valuable factory rust and fall apart. But if you continuously upgrade it, maintain it, and expand its capabilities, the potential returns are literally limitless. So before you go chasing the next hot stock or crypto coin, ask yourself, have I invested enough in me today? Because according to Buffett, that's where the real treasure, the real sustainable wealth truly lies. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. Next up, we have a quote from the visionary co-founder of Apple, Steve Jobs. This is from his iconic 2005 Stanford commencement speech, delivered not long after he was diagnosed with the cancer that would eventually take his life. He said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." Whoa, let that sink in for a second. This wasn't just some casual remark. This was a man facing his own mortality, sharing one of the most profound truths he'd learned. He was urging those graduates, and by extension all of us, to pursue our own passions, our own dreams, not what our parents or society or our friends expect of us. Think about how easy it is to fall into that trap. You go to school, you get a job, you follow a path that seems sensible or secure, but deep down, it's not you. Jobs knew that every single day spent living a life that isn't authentically yours is a day gone, forever. He emphasized the importance of finding what you love, because that's what gives you the drive to create something truly great. Just like he did with Apple. He wasn't just building computers, he was building tools to change the world, driven by his own unique vision and passion. He didn't let dogma, the results of other people's thinking, drown out his inner voice. This quote is a powerful call to introspection. Are you making decisions based on your own values and desires, or are you being swayed by external pressures? Jobs' message is urgent. Life is incredibly short. Don't wait for a health scare or a midlife crisis to realize you're on the wrong track. Start now. Find your why. Listen to that inner voice, that intuition, which he believed somehow already knows what you truly want to become. It's a challenge to be courageous, to carve your own path, even if it's unconventional or scary, because wasting your limited time, that's a price too high to pay. Chapter 3. Bill Gates, no days off for 10 years. Now, let's talk about someone who literally shaped the digital world we live in. Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft. This guy's work ethic is the stuff of legends, and it's perfectly encapsulated in this absolutely wild quote. "I never took a day off in my 20s, not one. Let that marinate. Not a single weekend, not a single holiday, not one sick day for an entire decade." Can you even imagine that level of relentless dedication? While most people his age were figuring things out or partying, Gates was laser-focused on building Microsoft into a global powerhouse. This wasn't just about working hard, it was about total, unwavering commitment to a vision. He saw the potential for personal computers to change everything, and he was willing to sacrifice virtually everything else in his personal life to make that vision a reality. Now, I'm not saying everyone needs to go to this extreme. Balance is important too, but it highlights the kind of intense focus and sheer willpower that often underpins monumental success. He wasn't just showing up, he was obsessed. He was living and breathing code, strategy, and the future of computing. This period of intense, non-stop work laid the foundation for an empire. The impact of this work ethic is undeniable. Microsoft became one of the most valuable companies in the world, and Gates became one of the richest individuals in history. While he later acknowledged the importance of vacations and time off, especially as he got older and the company matured, that initial decade of extreme grind was crucial. It teaches us that sometimes, especially when you're starting something big, something revolutionary, an extraordinary level of effort is required. It's a testament to the power of sacrificing short-term comfort for long-term game-changing achievement. What are you willing to go all in on? Chapter 4. Larry Page's secret to waking up excited. Okay, shifting gears to another tech titan, Larry Page, the co-founder of Google. This guy helped create the search engine that basically runs the internet for most of us. And his philosophy on work and motivation is pretty incredible. He said, if you're changing the world, you're working on important things. You're excited to get up in the morning. This isn't just about chasing a paycheck. It's about being part of something bigger than yourself, something that has a real tangible impact on humanity. That's what gets him, and theoretically you, jumping out of bed. Now, for a surprising fact about Larry Page's approach that really ties into this, he famously pushed for moonshot projects at Google, ideas that are so ambitious, so out there, they seem almost impossible. Think self-driving cars, Waymo, or extending human lifespan, Calico. He believes that focusing on these massive, world-altering challenges is what attracts the best talent and creates the most excitement. It's not about incremental improvements, it's about aiming for a 10 times improvement, something that truly revolutionizes an industry or solves a massive global problem. That's the kind of important thing he's talking about. This quote challenges us to ask, is what I'm doing truly important? Does it excite me? If the answer is no, maybe it's time to reevaluate. Page's perspective suggests that true motivation comes from purpose. When you feel like your work matters on a grand scale, that it's contributing to a better future, then getting up in the morning isn't a chore, it's an opportunity. It's about finding that intersection between what the world needs and what you can passionately contribute. That's the fuel that can keep you going day after day with genuine enthusiasm. Chapter 5. Elon Musk's craziest gamble that created billions. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the twist. We're talking about the one and only Elon Musk SpaceX, Tesla X, formerly Twitter. This guy is synonymous with audacious goals. The quote we're focusing on is, "I could either watch it happen or be a part of it." This perfectly sums up his entire approach to innovation and entrepreneurship. He sees a future he wants to exist, and instead of just hoping someone else builds it, he dives in headfirst, often against overwhelming odds and expert advice. He chooses to be a part of shaping that future. So, what's the mind-blowing twist? It's what he did after selling PayPal. He made around $180 million from that sale. Most people would take that money, buy an island and retire. Not Elon. He took all of that money, every single cent, and plowed it into two incredibly risky, capital-intensive ventures, SpaceX, with the goal of making humanity a multi-planetary species, and Tesla, to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. People thought he was absolutely insane. His friends held interventions. Experts gave both companies almost zero chance of survival. He was literally risking his entire fortune on these moonshot ideas. Imagine the guts that takes. He could have watched the aerospace industry slowly evolve, or watched electric cars struggle for mainstream acceptance. But no, he chose to be the catalyst. He chose to be part of it, even if it meant potential financial ruin and public failure. And look what happened. SpaceX is now revolutionizing space travel, and Tesla is the world's leading electric vehicle manufacturer, forcing the entire auto industry to change. This decision, this gamble, wasn't just about business. It was about his fundamental belief that he could and should actively participate in creating a better future, no matter the personal risk. That's the ultimate be a part of it mindset. Outro, unlock your billionaire mindset. So there you have it. Some absolutely game-changing wisdom from the wealthiest and most innovative minds on the planet. From Buffett's belief in self-investment to Jobs' plea to live your own life, Gates' insane work ethic, Page's pursuit of world-changing excitement, and Musk's all-or-nothing gamble to be part of the future. These insights are pure gold, and hopefully they've given you a lot to think about. It's clear that massive success isn't just about luck. It's about a specific way of thinking, acting, and persevering. These quotes are more than just words. They are the principles that shape the world's most successful people. They offer us a roadmap, a glimpse into the kind of mindset that builds empires, revolutionizes industries, and ultimately changes the world. The common thread? A relentless drive, a clear vision, and an unwavering belief in their ability to make a significant impact. It's about thinking bigger, pushing harder, and daring to challenge the status quo. And the amazing part is, these principles can be applied by anyone, anywhere, starting today. Which quote resonated with you the most? Was it Buffett's practical advice, Jobs' call to authenticity, or maybe Musk's insane gamble? Let us know in the comments below. We genuinely want to hear what fired you up. And if you found this valuable, if your mind is just a little bit blown, then do us a huge favor. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. We've got so much more coming your way. Thanks for watching, and go make your mark.